Wonderful people of Biafra. And then, another good morning and wonderful morning to all of you, especially the enemies of Biafra. I wish them a bad morning. Now my face be your bad luck. Now my face be your death. Now my face be your end. As we promise all of you. Once in a while, I will respond to all of you because some of you that come onto media to gossip, you don't know that as you are gossiping, the enemy are trooping in. He will touch your mother, he will touch your brother, he will touch your sister, he will touch your village. That is what your gossiping is doing. We will defend in our own ability. You choose gossip, past to prepare. You choose gossiping more than preparation. Biafra have been declared. If you don't know, they have really declared Biafra. Simply means war have been declared. You don't know the meaning of declaration? Idiot. One of the idiots asked questions. He show picture of Ukraine or Israelis and whatever. The army do not come to line. This idiot no they listen to news. It is the duty of those who are on the war front to always update you what is going on. If you never see the thing, I have seen it. It is our duty to update you. We know every game all of you are playing. The game of mindset. The game of mind. Resetting people's mind. We know it. So it is our duty to correct. Forget about the network. I must deliver this message. I must deliver this message. If network like, make him break 20 times. This message must be delivered. What am I trying to tell you? As you have declared Biafra, redeclare Biafra. And instead of you to come up and prepare the mindset of the citizen of Biafra, to Nigeria forces are busy trooping in day and night, stabilizing. Network cannot stop us. Now let me educate you again. For those of you who does not know what is going on, the redeclaration of Biafra simply means you accept the total thing, destruction and total war. You are ready to face anything that the zoo is going to bring. You are ready to combat both on the sea, on the land, and on the air. It simply means you are fully prepared to resist any amount of force or forces the zoo, Nigeria terrorist group, is going to bring to the land of Biafra. That is the meaning of declaration. Some of you do not know what this declaration or redeclaration mean. Declaration mean war because you are no longer interested in anything called the zoo or Nigeria in your territory. So you declare war to force them out of your territory. That is the meaning of redeclaration. So therefore, as I told you earlier or before, that it simply means you are prepared to face any challenge that Nigeria forces will bring in Biafra territory. I also tell you that this declaration also gives us a strong mind to be very aggressive, to be very rocket, to pursue every intruder out of Biafra territory. Therefore, having stated this, every citizen of Biafra is supposed to be mind prepared. Prepare in the sense that if you are not ready to face your enemy will crush you. Prepare in the sense that if you are not ready to buy your enemy will buy you. Prepare in the sense that if you are not ready to sack your enemy will sack you from your land. Those who declare for us, and we accepted that redeclaration, how prepared have you now preparing the mindset of Biafra citizen in the homeland? Instead of you to prepare their mindset of what to come, you are there doing gossiping. Oh my goodness me. You are there doing gossiping. Gossiping from one point to another. Giving the enemy chance to troop in. Troop in day and night. Troop in day and night. Trooping in to destroy the background. Begin to sack people in their villages. Bombing down houses. Killing so many youths. Because you fail to use the opportunity you have in media to educate our youth, to prepare our youth, to prepare and safeguard our women. You choose propaganda of, blackmailing your fellow cabinet. It is now war between your fellow brother and sister. It is no longer preparation on how to resist this declaration you, Ngozi, have declared. Remember, the war is watching how you are defending these people you declare war on. It is not that we do not accept what you declare. We accept it. That is why we told you that come 2025, we will bring this struggle to an end. We simply mean that we will fight dirty. We will fight dirty until Nigeria forces, Nigeria terrorist group, Nigeria present disappear in every line, in every state of Biafra. Until the Nigeria present disappear, we will never rest. But my question is, how prepared or mindset have you prepared other citizens? The citizens of Biafra, how prepared have you prepared them? How prepared are they? How prepared are they? Okay? It is not about us. It is not about us. We hold weapon. We can defend ourselves. But before we will march out fully to safeguard other villages that is more far from our domain, how are you prepared in those villages, the youth in those villages? How are they prepared to receive what is coming? To resist the external forces, to resist the terrorists, Nigeria terrorists. How prepared are your media preparing them? It is not about declaration. When Ojukwu declared, he knew what was about to happen, and he prepared men and women. and they resist for 3 years. I'm asking you, we have redeclared Biafra. How prepared are you? You don't know it is war that they will declare. Your mindset do not tell you that it is war that we declare. Then having declared war, there must be men on ground to fight this war. There must be villages that are ready to resist the external forces, which are the Nigeria terrorist group. You are gossiping. By the time you finish gossiping, the zoo will be in your village, destroying your village. By the time your eye will clear you that this is not the time for gossiping. This is not the time to attack who is who. The zoo will already sack your mother, your brother, your father, your sister, your auntie from the village. Your village will be doomed. I'm telling you. Yes. When you fail to quench the fire burning in your house and chase the rat that is running inside bush, before you finish chasing those rats inside the bush and come back, your whole house have already burned down. But let me shock you. Let me shock you. It will surprise you. We will surprise you. General Butuzo and his men will surprise you. General Butuzo and his men will surprise you. You will understand indeed that there were men sent to do this work. You understand it very soon. But let me educate you, the gullible Biafrans. Those of you who 100% believe in Biafra, I do not mean people who believe 50. They're two leg. They have two legs. One of their leg is in Nigeria. The other leg is in Biafra, being 50-50. Anywhere then goes, no. I mean, those of you who are 100% believe in Biafra restoration. And do you know those people? This is how to believe on them. Any trace of Nigeria identity, then tear it. Then tear it. Every trait, everything concerning Nigeria, then tear it. Just like what you see our men outside doing. If you see somebody that is 100% believing in Biafra, if he has green passport, Nigeria passport, he will bring it and tear it. Say, I have nothing to do with Nigeria, because they have nothing doing with Nigeria. Anybody talking about Biafra and is still holding tight Nigeria passport, he has question mark. Even on the redeclaration of Biafra, that declaring Biafra as a nation, and that person is still holding tight green passport, he has question mark. It is not a true. See, I am here to expose the devil. The person is not indeed full-heartedly in support of Biafra. That is one. Two, that person did not believe in the restoration of Biafra. One leg in Biafra, one leg in Nigeria. That is the reason you see the person still holding strong the green passport. Because he said, hey, in case Biafra did not come, I can still belong, I still know that I'm still a citizen of Nigeria. That is their mindset. That is their mindset. Anybody that is still having business running in Nigeria, he does not believe in Biafra. Business running in Nigeria. He has business in Abuja. He has business in Lagos. He has business in Sokoto. He has business in Safara. Believe you me, see those people, they do not believe in full restoration of Biafra. There are the people that will tell you there is a way to do it, not like this, because they don't want their business to be tampered with. Those are the people who want to delay us. We refuse to be delayed any longer. What am I telling you? If you do not leave gossip and face the reality on ground, the reality on ground is war. War. There is a war going on in Biafra territory. War versus Nigeria and Biafra. There is a war. That is the fact. There is a war. If you do not begin to let the whole world see the war we are facing, very soon your village will be on the run. Your community, you think it's in abroad, you only dey there, then go call you on phone, say, Uchemeka, the army don't come, oh, they don't burn my family, oh, we dey inside bush, we don't even know where we do. They gossip. You see, I'm already in the bush already. I have nothing to lose. Do you think I have something to lose? I've been in this bush for many years. I pity you. It is you that build comfortable house for your parents now in the village. It is you that want your parents to live. Yes. It is you. You don't know this? Leave gossip. Face the reality on ground. The other one come up in order to impress his followers. He say men on ground are zipping Gary. They are zipping Gary. Men on ground are zipping Gary. Passing, let me assuming that was true. Assuming that was true. Do you know information she could have helped passing to the zoo? Assuming that was true. She will now pass the information to the zoo that these men you are fighting with, they cannot withstand you. Go in and destroy them. But let me surprise them. That is not true. When somebody posts something, check the environment, check the voices, check the environment, check the voices. If he posts the person, check the people he posts. You'll be able to reason as human being. We are not zipping Gary. If we were zipping Gary by now, Kwachoko, waiting than they call, he could have catch up with us. This face look like face where they zip Gary. All those men where you they hear their voice like day before yesterday, did they look like faces where they zip Gary? We were zipping Gary with the idiotic Nigeria forces we catch. We were give. Do you see us giving him Gary to chop and join his ancestors? Every wrong impression you are passing to the zoo, the zoo will turn on one day and execute you. Do you know why? There was a time a saboteur think that he have gotten us. He have gotten information about us. And he went to give the zoo wrong information. They do not have granite. They do not have anything. Now only hunter gun they have. Go and destroy them. You can withstand. They don't have anything. And the Jew carry the full mind that we do not have anything, only to come and die in quantum. Then went back and killed the idiot. How can you tell us that they don't have anything? Waiting these people get pass us. Keep giving them impression. I like it too. We are zipping Gary. So when they come with the mind that we are zipping Gary, they will end up dying. We do not have anything. When they come that we do not have anything, they will end up dying. We have only one thing that makes us happy. The God of the land is fully with us. And for the fact that we are fighting for the good of the land, we must stay alive and eat the fruit of this land. But let me tell you the sincere truth. You are not helping the innocent citizens of Biafra. You are not helping them. It is not us. You are doing all those nonsense. If you like gossip men on ground from Nancy tomorrow, you do not do us any harm. But do you know those that will pay for the crime you are doing? Innocent citizen. Because you are built confidence in the heart of the terrorists to move in and destroy them. You can hear what is happening now. Whatever gossip you gossip, it cannot stop us from defending ourselves first and defend the land. But the breeze start turning from the turning for forces where they jam and spray. I do not expect you to understand that. I pray that it will not be too late for you. That by the time you end gossiping and begin to carry on the real news of the war going on the ground, that the zoo will not overrun your village. We know all of you. I don't want to mention name today. We know all of you. And what you are doing, there are people that came to this struggle with all their heart, supporting this struggle with all their heart, but end up misleading by some of you. In my last broadcast, I mentioned Ife, Madam Ife. I suppose not to mention her in that broadcast, because this is one of the women I knew for a long, bringing her whole heart into this struggle. But because of some of you, she decided to slap back. Just because she doesn't have that strength to resist some of you that are evil. And because of you, some of you are evil, always taking advantage of other people that are good. And then, because of their silence and quietness, you make bad use of them. Because you present yourself to be good, and they will think that you are good and follow you. My annoyance is, why did she follow person like Livingstone? Why did she follow person like Emeka? Those people, my spirit condemn them because of their art. But Madam Ife is a good woman. I only pray one day she will leave everything behind and still bring out that good heart to reach the end. Some of you are the agents of darkness. This is the last time God, the gods of our ancestors, will expose all of you. And you people are already beginning to dance, the dance of the spirit. You will dance this dance to the end. Oh. You will never stop. I told you before. When you choose to dance the dance of the spirit, you will not know when the spirit leaves you and you will end up dancing naked. in the market. This is ikuku talking. You understand wetin be ikuku? The day your mother born you, water first break out, which means that you were swimming inside water, which means that without water you can never be alive. Water broke out, then giving a sign that you are rich to come out to this air. You understand wetin be ikuku? I say you are dancing the dance of the spirit. No, you cannot resist to dance this dance. It is when you are in the place that then play the music you love so much, you cannot hold your body. When you are in the place, then play the music that your soul admire, you will not know when you begin to move your body into dancing. You will not even mind where you are, but only what you know, your body cannot resist dancing. Some of you cannot resist dancing this dance of the spirit because it's the last dance, and you will dance your soul to 6 feet. Mark my word. You must dance your soul to 6 feet. I only pity those ignorant Biafran that came out with their mind only to end up being deceived by you. I pity them. Biafra redeclaration simply means war. For those of you who do not know, you don't need to go and tell the war, oh, Nigeria are trooping in. Oh, some of you have been calling us. They are trooping in. They are trooping in. We saw 20 armor tank, 10 armor tank, 15 armor tank. Yes. It is the time for them to fight last fight. They have declared Biafra once again. Simply mean they have declared war between Biafra and Nigeria. And you have no other option than to fight. So youth, you are the target. Young men, you are the target. Let me give you the range. The range that should be prepared. I have told you 2025 is going to be very, very rocket. 2025 is going to be rocket. From the age of 7 to the age of 65. Age of 7 to the age of 65, you are the target. Nigeria terrorist group will kill you. Nigeria forces will kill you. If they see you, they will kill you. Don't allow them to meet you. Don't allow them to see you. Prepare. Among men, if you are a woman, from the age of 15, from the age of 15, they call 15, from the age of 10 to the age of 50, you are also a target. Among women, from the age of 10 to the age of 50, you are also a target. Don't give out yourself. Rather, you will cry and I know. The war is going on in Biafra land. The war is washing. The war, there is a war in Biafra land. The whole war is washing. You have to defend your land. You have to defend yourself. Men on ground are trying their best. But believe you me, we are moving out. This fire is going to spread on 2025. Everything is in place to scatter the ground. But as I told you, do not allow your community to be used as Nigeria base, because you end up being the one to sack in that community. Resist them before they sack you. Resist them before they sack you. Prepare yourself for the worst. Failure to do so, you have yourself to be blamed. That is why it is our duty as the military men on ground to always educate you, so that you also help us minimize the numbers of casualty that we will have. before Biafra is fully game ground. If we fail to tell you this, you keep thinking that it is as usual. Business, go to your business, normal business, return back anytime you like, go to club, return back anytime you like, go to party, return back anytime you like. You will see think that it is the time for enjoyment and merriment. At the end, you lose your life. This time is not the time for merriment. Look at your area. The atmosphere is supposed to give you message. The atmosphere is supposed to pass something across to you. The atmosphere is supposed to relate to you. Look at your environment. Look at the atmosphere. You know that it is no longer as usual. Biafra nation have been redeclared. Simply mean you must fight for survival. Or what happened in 1967 to 1970 will repeat itself. We will never allow the history to repeat. But you are also part of the people that will resist. If you do not resist, I'm sorry for you, because you'll be the one to cry, and I know. Don't focus on the media. Do not focus on those carrying on propaganda, trying to distract you on what you're supposed to do about yourself, about your land. Do not focus on those propaganda. This is not the time for gossip. This is not the time for gossip. The time of gossip don't pass. This is the time to face reality. This is the time to face reality. And what is that reality? The reality on ground is telling the world what is going on right now in Biafra territory. The reality on ground is to expose the terrorist Nigeria to the world on what they are doing in our land. How they are burning our villages, how they are throwing missiles bought from United States and China and France into the land of Biafra. How they are planning to destroy every indigene of Biafra, every indigenous people of Biafra, how to wipe them out in this surface of earth. This is the time to let the world know why we are doing what we are doing. It's not the time for gossip. The time for that gossip are over. And that is why General Butuzo tell you, if we stay till December 7 and Onyendu is not released to address us, and Simon Ekpa is not released to address us, that having seen the danger ahead, he will take over this power. And until those two men come out to address us and calm the thing, we will not recognize anybody. We will not recognize anybody except those we will appoint to represent us. That is to tell you the seriousness of what is to come. We are not here to gossip. The time for gossip is over. So my purpose of this morning is to prepare you. Prepare ahead of danger before you are swallowed. The war is coming. The war has been declared on us. And we must defend this land of our ancestors. It is our right to defend this land with our life. It is our right to defend this land. What happened in 1967 to 70 can never repeat itself. So therefore, I urge you, as I have told you earlier, that you know where to put your money. For those of you that will contribute. We know the fund. We know the hand, the account that money have been reached to us on ground. And I'm telling you, since the absence of PM, we have been receiving what we're supposed to receive. We never lack. That is why you see us. We are still resisting. Have you not been seeing our work? Do we relent? Do we relent? Do we stop doing what we're supposed to do? That is to tell you that we have been receiving. With that little that you still contribute, it still reach our hand. We are still getting what we're supposed to get to defend this land. Those who know me as a true speaker. I mean, now we are not receiving anything. I will come here and tell you, nothing reach us. Change direction. Whosoever that come online and tell you that men are not doing well is lying. We dey play, we dey show. We dey play, e dey show. Have you not been seeing? Have you not been seeing? We go out, we conquer, we show you. That is to tell you that we are doing something. And those who supposed to reach us are reaching us. Because without them reaching us, we cannot empower. Once again, you know where to put your money. If you really think more about men on ground, go back there and do the needful. And also, go to the social media and educate, enlighten the world what is going on. Don't go and gossip. Leave gossip alone. Because time for gossiping are gone. That is why I'm here this morning to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Tell them, Butuzo is their end. Butuzo is their end. Whenever they see my face, they tremble. You see this face? It will never allow you to rest as long as you are evil. I am the evil slaughter. Now me, brother Holy Ghost, be the evil slaughter. Anywhere I see evil, I slaughter it. I go there. Darkness can never comprehend light. You hear me, sir? Darkness can never win light. Now we be the end of the terrorist zoo. Now we be their end. Now we be the end of saboteur. Now we be the end. If you don't know this. Yes. I dey fight for my land. I dey fight for my right. I dey fight for my people. I do no evil. This is the land of my ancestors. And then if you say, I am a terrorist for defending myself. If you say, I am a terrorist for fighting for the right of my people, may thunder fire your mouth. May death visit you and your generation. May you die premature because you cannot stop me. Nothing you can talk that can stop me. This is why I came into this war. You don't know this? I told you. This is what I defend. The blood of the innocents. The blood of those who died in the name of Biafra. I will defend it to the last. Their blood can never be in vain. Their death can never be in vain. And I told you, do you know why they die? 30 million. Do you know why they die? Those that was slaughtered in Aba, in Anambra, in Imo State, in Ebonyi, in Akwa Ibom, in Calabar, in Enugu, in all that part of Biafra, do you know why they died? They did not die for one Nigeria. They did not die for better Nigeria. They died for Biafra. The name Biafra was the purpose of their death. And that is what they will get. That is why I carry this. This is represent their blood. Every blood shared by the Zoological Republic terrorist forces in Nigeria, this is what represent them. And this is always in my heart. Always redeem the vow I vow, never to look back, never to betray, never to surrender until their quest granted. And that means when you think you can stop us, you are joking. Many of us have taken this oath, never to look back. We can't look back. The Zoo know us. Even the strong men, some of them lay hands on, tell them, better you kill me so that I can reincarnate, fight, and join my name. Because going back is not our dream. And nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. This is the land of our ancestors. The land Uchuko Gikabiama gave to our great-great-great-grandfather, that gave to our great-grandfather, that gave to our grandfather, that gave to our father, that gave to us. And we have taken an oath, very strong oath, very strong oath indeed, to hand over this land to our children and our children unborn. Without the presence of Fulani, without the presence of Hausa, without the presence of Yoruba, without the presence of Britain in this land of Biafra, hand over this land of Biafra to them as a free, total free Biafra, as an the United States of Biafra. Hand over this land to them as a free nation, where their life and property will be valued, where our culture will be respected, where the world and other people, human beings, will also regard us as human beings and respect us. It is the vow we make, and we must fulfill it, irrespective of who you are. The land free of saboteur. The land free of saboteur is what we will hand over to our children. And this is the vow we made. And this is the vow we must fulfill, irrespective of who you are. In this land of our ancestors, I swear, we go nowhere. We go nowhere. It doesn't matter how many that trooped in last night. They are only here to end their life, their miserable life. Because the land of Biafra is a land of no return. As you have come in, I hope you have written your wish. Because when you come to kill the children of the soil, your name not sorry, you end up dying. We go nowhere. From me, from the land of the rising sun, the blessed land of Biafra, the United States of Biafra, the Biafra nation, I say, long live Biafra nation. Long live the United States of Biafra. Long live Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Long live Mazi Simon Ekpa. Long live General Butuzo. Long live to all the commander, my fellow congrats on ground. Salute. Long live to all the good citizens and the well-wisher of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike Abiama, the creator of heaven and earth, continue to guide and protect each and every one of you. From me, from here, the holy land of Biafra,